Let's be honest, 2 AM thoughts hit different, right? ऐसे ही ना कुछ किताबें होती हैं जो एग्जैक्टली वही फीलिंग्स को कैप्चर करती हैं. Those feel like breakdowns at 2 a.m. Welcome to episode 94 of Pages and Beyond by Tanvi. Today's episode is going to be intense and interesting because I'm going to talk about 5 books that feel like those quiet breakdowns at 2 a.m. The first up is A Little Life. This book feels like a 2 a.m. breakdown because it just not show you the pain, but it makes you sit with it. Zood, Malcolm, JB, and Willem, they are 4 friends who is trying to figure out life in adulthood after getting out of college, where Zood is someone who is the center character of this story, who goes through a lot of trauma, pain, and suffering, and his urge to punish himself for everything he feels like he has done a mistake. This book reflects that friendship that everyone needs to survive in the adulthood. Zoot's trauma and his constant battle with himself reflects how many people are there who are not able to openly share about their depression, their stress, and their pains, and they are just harming themselves in the name of feeling it like they deserve it. But, my friends, you don't deserve suffering in case you are feeling that you have committed a mistake. Even for every mistake, there is apology. If you are true to your understanding, like if you accept your mistake, you can get an apology. So why do you have to suffer? It shows how different people who are fighting their battles, they can't be understood properly because they just show you what you want to see. They just don't show you the real self of them. They just don't show you the suffering. Zoot के जो friends थे ना, they were around him all the time mostly, but they couldn't see it for the longest time that what he was going through all this while. Also, there is a message that love, friendship can heal everything. You just have to stay there in your journey. Second is Before the Coffee Gets Cold. Why I am talking about this book? I have read all 5 books in the series, by the way, because I like the way the stories are written. Like the setting is same, but the circumstances are different, and every story teaches you something differently. This book carries the weight of unsaid things and the moments that people wanted to relive. From the couple who parted ways without clarity, to a husband losing memory due to Alzheimer's, and the relationship that did not get the words they deserved. Every story makes you pause and think about the people. The characters are relatable. What if you get a last chance to meet someone? What would you say to them? Sometimes I remember when I remember that the books in that series, I feel like अगर मेरे को कभी ऐसा कोई चांस मिलता है, like there is someone in my life, अगर कोई है जिससे मैं आखिरी बार मिलना चाहती हूँ, तो मैं उससे ऐसा क्या कहूँगी. इट्स नॉट अबाउट चेंजिंग द पास, जैसा कि उस बुक के कैफे के रूल बुक में था कि आप जो पास्ट में जाके देखोगे या फ्यूचर में जाके देखोगे, वो आप प्रेजेंट में नहीं ला पाओगे. तो देर nobody was changing the past there, but it just showed how what one thing that we all seek is closure. If we get the closure in our relationships, in our problems, anywhere around us, I think life becomes a little easier to survive for both of the person who are involved in that. Then the third one is The Midnight Library. That is my personal favorite because it comes with that 2 a.m. spiral that sends you to question every decision of your life. जैसे इस book में वो protagonist थी, like she keeps on changing her lives by taking a different book in the library through the librarian. It feels like nothing was right in her sense, like and she did not like any life. There was something or other that she was feeling like कि नहीं ऐसा नहीं है, मेरे को ऐसा नहीं चाहिए, मुझे ये नहीं चाहिए. So what happens is, when you are reading through that book, you start thinking about all those versions of your own life that you would like to live. I'll give you an example. In childhood, I wanted to become a pilot. Then because मेरी मैथ्स अच्छी थी, ठीक है, उसके बाद फिर मुझे डॉक्टर बनना था. When I was studying bio in 10th, I was like, नहीं मुझसे नहीं होगा. I want to do maths. So now, when I was reading that book, I was thinking about all those choices that I had in my childhood. अगर मैं पायलट बनी होती तो क्या होता, अगर मैं डॉक्टर बनी होती तो क्या होता, इंजीनियर बन के तो दिख रहा है कि क्या हो रहा है. So yeah, so These books make you think about all the decisions you have taken in your life, or all those decisions that you have missed behind in your past. The best part is each life shows a different version of Nora, whose journey has been explored through different versions of it, like from happiness, loneliness, failure, and finding meaning in each one of them. What comes at the end of the spiral is you don't find anything perfect. That's what take you back to those 2 a.m. thought when you feel like अगर मैंने ये किया होता तो ये होता, अब मैंने ये किया है तो ऐसा होगा. So these kind of thoughts keep coming back to you and make you think about all the choices you have made in your life. The fourth one is Norwegian Woods, a slow, melancholic story that captures the loneliness in its purest form. Through Midori, Naoko, and Toru, the story unfolds in such a way that it feels too personal and intimate. It's about love, but not the one that gives you comfort all the time. It explores loss, emotional fragility, and the silence that follows both. There are no loud breakdowns, but just a lingering feeling of emptiness, loneliness, and longing for love. अच्छा, तुमने कभी ये फील किया है कि तुम्हारे आसपास तो बहुत लोग हैं बट यू स्टिल फील लोनली? That one feeling is what this book captures, and it will remind you of all those moments जब तुम्हें लगा था कि you have a lot of friends, you have a lot of people around you, and still you were alone. I know how it feels to have that feeling because all my life by till now I have been through that phase a lot of times, and I don't regret about it. I feel so proud that I can deal with that situation where I can understand who are the real people in my life. The fifth one is Tuesdays with Maury. This is that one book that makes you understand the importance of acceptance. That is one thing that everyone needs to learn, because when we start accepting things, to life become a little easier. It's a story of Mitch Albom having the conversation on every Tuesday with his old professor Maury, who was battling with Alzheimer's. Even in that difficult phase, those conversation did not stop. Though this book looks and feels heavy, but there is something calming about that book. All those lessons about love, despair, loneliness that was shared by Maury with Mitch Albom are like the lessons that we all need to learn. That's how they stay with us for a longer period of time after we have finished reading that book, to be honest. Because I still remember when I read Tuesdays with Maury, I thought this will be like any other book that talks about different lessons, but it was not just like that, it was beyond that. It feels like a quiet conversation that we are having with the book directly, instead of though that Maury and Mitch Albom were having. It felt like I am myself having that conversation with the book. All these books might be overwhelming, but at the end they remind you of the breakdowns. They they have explored multiple themes that we all need to understand, that we all need to know in our lives, like acceptance, longing, love, despair, loneliness, isolation, trauma, depression. Everything has its own place in our lives, and we need to address each one of them. अच्छा बताओ, जब तुम ज्यादा खुश होते हो तो क्या तुम्हें फीलिंग नहीं आती कि मुझे मेरी ही नजर ना लग जाए? I don't want to sound orthodox, but it is what it is. If you don't agree with me, just let me know. What do you think about it? This was all about this episode. If you have read these books, do let me know. If you're an author or a community of readers and writers who wish to spread the word about yourselves, do let me know through my Instagram handle, Pregnant Follow me on Instagram to know what's brewing ahead. Stay tuned for the next episode.